Imagine a fort, sprawling across 11 kilometers, perched atop a granite hill, standing as a silent sentinel to the bygone era. This is no ordinary fort. It's a marvel of architecture, an embodiment of history, and a testament to human ingenuity. This, my friends, is the story of the magnificent Golconda Fort. Nestled in the heart of the Deccan Plateau in the southern part of India, Golconda Fort is nothing short of a grand spectacle. Its imposing fort walls, stretching as far as the eye can see, are punctuated by 8 mighty gateways and 4 drawbridges, commanding respect and awe. Each stone, each bastion, each arch seems to whisper tales of glory and valor from a time long past. But the fort isn't just a spectacle to behold. It's a marvel of engineering, a testament to the advanced understanding of acoustics by its architects. The acoustic system of Golconda Fort is indeed one of its most distinctive features. A hand clap at a certain point below the dome at the entrance reverberates and can be heard clearly at the highest point of the fort, almost a kilometer away. This served as a warning note to the inhabitants of the fort in case of an attack. Ingenious, isn't it? The fort's strategic location, atop a 120-meter high granite hill, further fortified it. The hill on one side and the fort walls on the other made it a formidable stronghold, a citadel of power, and a symbol of resilience. Golconda Fort isn't just a monument, it's a chronicle of history, etched in stone. It's a symbol of human aspiration to reach for the skies, while staying rooted to the ground. It's a testament to the indomitable human spirit, the spirit that builds, that creates, and that endures. This fort, my dear viewers, is none other than the Golconda Fort, a gem from the Deccan Plateau of India. In the heart of Telangana, the Golconda Fort didn't just appear overnight. This formidable structure has a rich history that spans centuries, a testament to the dynasties who ruled and reigned over this region. Let's wind the clock back to the 12th century. The Kakatiya dynasty, known for its architectural prowess, laid the first foundation of what was to become the Golconda Fort. It wasn't a grand fortress at this point, but rather a modest mud fort. Nevertheless, it was the seed from which a mighty stronghold would grow. As the centuries rolled on, the fort saw a series of upgrades and expansions. The Bahmani sultans took over in the 14th century, and they began to fortify the fort, infusing it with their unique style and character. They recognized the strategic importance of Golconda and sought to make it an impregnable fortress. But the real transformation happened during the reign of the Qutb Shahi dynasty. From the 16th to the 17th centuries, the Qutb Shahis took the fort to new heights, literally and figuratively. They expanded the fort to a sprawling area of 11 kilometers, with walls as high as 18 feet. They introduced architectural innovations and aesthetic embellishments, infusing the fort with a unique blend of Persian and Telugu cultures. The fort was equipped with 8 gateways and 4 drawbridges, an intricate water supply system, and a brilliant acoustic signaling system. It wasn't just a military stronghold anymore. It had transformed into a vibrant city within its own right, housing palaces, mosques, granaries, and gardens. The fort was a reflection of the Qutb Shahi's grandeur, their architectural ingenuity, and their cultural ethos. This period saw the fort at its zenith, radiating power and prestige. It was a center of diamond trade, with gems like the Hope Diamond and the Koh-i-Noor rumored to have been mined from the areas around Golconda. Over centuries, the humble mud fort transformed into an impregnable citadel, a testament to the artistry and power of its creators. The Golconda Fort stands today as a symbol of the past, a beacon of history, and a reminder of the ever-changing course of time. The Golconda Fort didn't just serve as a military stronghold, it was the epicenter of a flourishing civilization. The fort's grandeur reached its zenith during the rule of the Qutb Shahi dynasty. This period, fondly remembered as the Golden Era, saw the fort transform into a bustling hub of cultural richness and economic prosperity. The Qutb Shahi rulers, known for their love of architecture and arts, adorned the fort with exquisite palaces, grand mosques, and beautiful gardens. The fort, with its impressive citadel, stood as a testament to the architectural prowess of the era, its walls whispering tales of the period's grandeur. But the Golconda Fort wasn't just about architectural marvels. It was the nerve center of a thriving diamond trade. The fort's vaults housed some of the world's most famous diamonds, including the Hope Diamond and the illustrious Koh-i-Noor. These precious gems, mined from the nearby coal mines, not only bolstered the fort's fame, but also significantly contributed to its economic strength. The golden era under the Qutb Shahis was not just about material prosperity, it was a time of cultural and intellectual bloom. The fort's corridors echoed with the sounds of music, poetry, and scholarly debates. The rulers were patrons of literature and arts, their courts attracting artists, poets, and scholars from far and wide. The fort was a melting pot of diverse cultures, its air thick with the aroma of rich food, the sound of lyrical languages, and the sight of vibrant clothes. Indeed, the Golconda Fort was more than just a fort, it was a thriving city within its walls. It was a symbol of the period's architectural brilliance, economic prosperity, and cultural richness. It was a beacon of power and prestige, its tales of glory etched in stone and passed down through generations. The fort's walls, with their proud stature and silent stories, continue to bear witness to the Golden Era's grandeur, keeping the spirit of the bygone era alive even today. No empire lasts forever, and the Golconda Fort was no exception. As the sun of the Golden Era set, dark clouds of adversity started gathering over the horizon. In the late 17th century, one of the most powerful emperors of Indian history, Aurangzeb, set his eyes on the prized possession of the Qutb Shahi dynasty. Aurangzeb, known for his strategic acumen, laid a protracted siege to the fort in 1687. The siege, one of the longest in the history of Indian warfare, lasted 8 long months. The emperor knew that a direct attack on the fort, with its formidable defenses, would lead to a heavy loss of life. So he chose to strangle the fort, cutting off supplies and waiting for the inhabitants to surrender. The Golconda Fort, once teeming with life and prosperity, was now a shadow of its former self. The scarcity of food and water, combined with the constant threat of attack, took a severe toll on the morale of the defenders. The fort's fall was inevitable. The final blow came when a traitor in the fort secretly opened a gate for the Mughal forces. The fort that had stood unvanquished for centuries fell to the relentless onslaught of the Mughals. The fort's fall marked the end of the Qutb Shahi dynasty and the beginning of the Mughal era in the Deccan. After the fall, the fort gradually declined. The once bustling markets fell silent, the grand palaces fell into disrepair, and the fort, once the symbol of power and prosperity, turned into a desolate monument. The fort's downfall is a poignant reminder of the transient nature of power and glory. It stands as a testament to the courage and resilience of the people who defended it against overwhelming odds and to the inevitability of change. The once invincible Golconda Fort succumbed to the ravages of time and war, leaving behind an echo of its glorious past. Today, the Golconda Fort stands not as a symbol of power, but as a testament to history. Once a citadel of grandeur and might, it now captures the hearts and minds of visitors from around the globe, narrating tales of a bygone era. Its towering walls and intricate architecture have evolved into a popular tourist destination, drawing in millions annually. In the study of India's historical and architectural legacy, Golconda Fort holds a significant place. It's more than just a mere monument, it's a living, breathing chronicle of India's past. The fort's unique acoustic system, the stunning palaces, the ingenious water supply system, each element contributes to the grand mosaic of Indian history. Recognized and protected by the Archaeological Survey of India, the fort stands as a proud reminder of India's rich cultural heritage. Though its heydays are behind it, the Golconda Fort continues to mesmerize us with its timeless allure. The Golconda Fort, a silent sentinel, carries a history that spans centuries. Born from the hands of the Kakatiya dynasty, this fort has seen the rise and fall of numerous empires. Its grandeur reached its zenith during the reign of the Qutb Shahi dynasty, transforming into a bustling city of trade and culture, a beacon of prosperity that lured merchants from far and wide. Yet, even the grandest of empires faced the inevitability of decline. The fort fell into the hands of the Mughals, marking an end to its golden era. Today, this majestic fort stands as a testament to the past, a monument that carries the weight of history within its stone walls. Amidst the ruins, the tales of its glorious past resonate, echoing through the corridors and whispering in the wind. The Golconda Fort, a marvel carved in stone, continues to echo the tales of its glorious past to those who are willing to listen.